Take a deep breath. Let it out. Take another one. Hold it. Let it out again. There's probably nothing to do, but if there is, and it's important, go do it. Take care of it. Come back to this when it's time. Now. It's important to keep breathing regardless of what you're doing, unless you find the space between the breaths. You might hear noises in the background. They might be coming from me and my background. They might be coming from your background or your surroundings. If it seems important, give it your full attention until you realize. And if you find the longer spaces between the breath, you might leave the body. And that doesn't mean you're dead. It doesn't necessarily mean you're still alive. You might be having an out-of-body experience, and you realize you can come back to the body, and it's just fine. No worries. There are a lot of people on the internet talking about near-death experiences and meditations and everything else in creation. I'm not sure what you might get out of this talking and the time when I'm not talking in between the words, in between the breathing. Doesn't so much matter. I'm just going to talk for a little bit. You find that you relax, have a wonderful experience that helps you. And if it's not helping, change the channel. There are other things in life. Now, I'm going to read for a little bit. And it's something that I wrote while I was inspired by practicing with one of my meditation and yoga groups. And they taught me a lot, and I've had a lot of meditation teachers. Some of them are very important and holy people, and some of them are very complicated and not what most people would consider holy. And it doesn't matter. It's good to just engage fully and then let it all go. Our emotions come up when we relax. They can be like passing clouds, like waves ocean or passing cars. If it's relaxing, let it relax you. If it's too much energy, you can let it go. You can disconnect anytime. Come back when you're ready. There's a certain realization and relaxation in remembering wondrous, lucid dreams. Now, as you're listening and just beginning to tune in to that sense of expanding awareness, centered in your being. In your being centered, perhaps in your chest, perhaps in your heart, and mind. You can feel your awareness expanding, focusing on coherence. You can feel your breathing. You can feel the air moving into your body and follow that feeling, that awareness inside. And you can let it out and follow that air, that awareness outside. Your awareness can be in your body, or it can be on the outside, out of your body. It can be a little bit of both. You can feel your breathing. You can feel yourself supported, noticing the energy in the room or wherever you are, the temperature, the sounds arising and disappearing, the emotions coming and going. It doesn't matter whether your eyes are open or closed, so much as you observe and appreciate. Observe and understand with your own level of awareness. As you're relaxing and tuning in a little more deeply to get that deeper meaning, that higher, transcendent awareness. Wherever that flow of energy goes, that you're following until it's time to let go, to follow something new, or perhaps return to what's just right for you. now. There's a particular dream that I remember about brothers and sisters, friends and lovers, walking hand in hand, laughing together, singing, joyous celebration. Joyous celebration, dancing in deeper still. There's a sense of moving in, of noticing those little things that really make life magical. The kinds of things we remember later that stood out to us in the moments, in those instances when time seemed to stand still, or perhaps moving by, just flowing. Just flowing perfectly. It's funny how time can move faster in one moment and in the next moment. The next moment never seems to end. Just like life seemed to hit the pause button and then fast forward. And maybe 10 years or more slip by in the blink of an eye, in a cat nap. There are those memories that disappear entirely, just as quick as they arise. Just as quick as they arise, those other memories that seem to come back to us over and over again, because there's a message and a meaning that we find particularly valuable and completely wonderful to enjoy time and again. Enjoy time now and again. Now, I know we've all had the kinds of moments and experiences that we can enjoy reflecting on anytime we get a quiet moment. The space between the honking and the voices, the laughing, the crying, the joy, and whatever else life brings that might be important to engage with fully. It might be passing clouds, birds twittering. It might be birds at the bird feeders, or little animals, squirrels stealing birds' seeds. or those steel birds that fly through the skies, making noises that really sometimes scare everything. And yet they pass even faster than the clouds, usually faster than the emotions, when you realize what they really are. Sometimes in quiet moments, we can find those answers we've been looking for to solve the practical problems or challenging dilemmas that seem impossible under the worry and stress, the fast pace. And somehow, when we relax, the answers just seem to appear. Perhaps we meet someone. A letter might come in the mail. Perhaps it's a phone call or a text message or a video. It might be a video that pops up when we do a particular internet search, or a sign. The answer could come in the form of a sign that we passed by 1,000 times, never noticing. And then one day, something about noticing speaks to us in a way. Now, as we're enjoying relaxing, as we're riding in cars or listening to passing cars, or watching as the elevator indicator rises or descends, just like breathing smoothly, or perhaps just drifting off to sleep in that space between waking and the other places we go, in the waking dreams and the sleeping dreams. And in the waking dreams and the sleeping dreams and the other things we can enjoy together or on our own, everyone knows life happens. And there are just some things that happen when you know life just happens. That's all it ever does. And there just doesn't seem to be much we can do to control some of it. But we know that all those answers that we so desire are to be found somewhere in the beyond, or inside the blink of an eye, the cat nap, in a quiet moment, in a meditation, or looking into a lover's eyes, or seeing someone dear in memories, or dreams we remember, or perhaps are yet to come. It's easy to remember to forget when we started and then realize that we've been doing the right thing all along. And that's been leading us to our unexpected realization of that most satisfying success we can enjoy noticing now as we're listening and thinking and perhaps remembering tonight when we're dreaming and enjoying wonderful sleep and beautiful relaxation. We know that our minds can become peaceful in that perfect sense of rhythm and flow. Becoming even more perfectly peaceful in that sense of rhythm and flow, so that when we awaken with that new energy, we can look at people with a sense of peace, looking with a sense of joy, and whether or not they look back in any particular way, we can just smile as if to let them know there's a secret or something we know. And even though we can't explain it to them, we know they're going to find it too if it's important to them. And regardless of what happens in this life or somewhere else, we're cheering for them because we're pretty sure they're going to notice what matters now. They're going to realize soon enough that their dreams are just as available as any of ours in the infinite now.